Hi everyone! So in this video, I'm going to be showing you my everyday makeup bag, what I have inside, what I consider my everyday essentials that I like to just go to every day in a pinch when I'm getting ready for work. I don't want to really be fumbling through all my makeup drawers and trying to see what I have in the dark at 7 a.m. It's just nobody wants that. Everybody's half asleep. So what I do is I put all of my makeup essentials in my waffle weave makeup bag. This one is a cute makeup bag that I have from Shop Glitzy Glam. I really enjoy it. It's basically covered in cotton and it's got a very nice washable interior that you can just wipe clean with the makeup wipe or something like that. So I really like that. And it's got a second zipper over here in the front where I keep my everyday brushes. Let's take a look what's in my makeup bag. So I guess the best way to go about this is to start with face stuff and then move on to eyes and cheeks and lips. So my first makeup item that I have that is my absolute favorite foundation is my Giorgio Armani Power Fabric Longwear High Cover Foundation. Now this is a pricey foundation, I know, but it is amazing. It has a matte finish, but it's not super flat matte. It still gives life to your face. It's the best foundation I have found thus far. And I've tried the Luminous Silk Foundation. Oh, there it is. The Luminous Silk Foundation. I still have a little bit left of this. So I bought this before I finished this. So I'm still trying to use it up. But I will definitely be repurchasing the Power Fabric over the Luminous Silk because I do prefer this better. It takes less of this foundation to cover your whole face with. With this, I literally just probably need 1 to 2 pumps and I'm good to go. Whereas this, I would need to use a little bit more. And it has more of a dewy finish, but I prefer something that stays put more. So I definitely prefer the Power Fabric, although they are very similar. I will insert a clip of the consistency of the foundation so you guys can take a better look of what the difference might be. These colors are a little bit off. So I do like to use the color number 4 for summertime and 3.5 for winter time. Because this foundation though is pretty pricey, I don't like to wear it to work. I only wear it for weekends and when going out. But my everyday foundation for work lately has been my Estee Lauder Double Wear Nude Foundation. It's in the color Desert Beige 2-in-1. It's quite a light color. I did transition into winter time well with this. It's a more watery consistency foundation. I will also insert a clip of me and putting on my hand so you guys can see closer as to the consistency of it. But what I don't like about this foundation is that it has no pump. Such a bummer that at this day and age in 2018, we still have this issue. This should not be happening to a high-end foundation. I would expect this from a drugstore brand that charges $10 for their foundations, not from a brand that I have to pay $40 for. As much as I like this foundation though, I notice that when I do touch my face or I scratch, I get this line that goes across my face, which is not very attractive. So I definitely have to keep my eye on it, but it does last a good amount during the day, but I would probably not repurchase this. I want to look into maybe getting a few drugstore foundations to try out. If you guys have some recommendations of really good drugstore foundations, please leave them in the comments section below. But my skin doesn't do very well with fragrance, so it would need to be something unscented because I did try a few scented foundations in the past and they always make me break out. So on top of my foundation, I like to use a loose setting powder. I love the Laura Mercier loose setting powder. That's a classic. Everybody uses that. But I wanted something cheaper for every day. So I got this NYC Smooth Skin Loose Base Powder. And I really like using it. So my skin used to be combination oily, but lately it's been transitioning more into dry. And I've definitely been peeling a lot because I do use Retin-A and also acne medication at night that I got prescribed from my dermatologist. So it does dry out my skin. So all I need is a tiny, tiny bit of this powder and it lasts me for a long time. Now I do see a slight difference between the Laura Mercier and this one. This one maybe gives me a little bit more of a cast and it does look like I'm wearing more powder with this. but if I just use a little bit, it pretty much looks just the same. It keeps my makeup in place, and that's really what it's used for. So I don't really see enough of a difference between this one and the Laura Mercier for me to use one over the other. So next comes my favorite part. Probably my favorite part of applying my makeup is putting on bronzer. I have so many different bronzers. I really love the NARS Laguna bronzer. It's that perfect shade of warm bronze, but it's cool toned enough that you can get away with contouring your face with it. So another one that I wanted to try out though, because that one is expensive for the amount you get in the tube, is the Cover FX, what is it called? Bronzer in Suntan. I love this bronzer. I used it all the time. You can tell I've given it quite some love. It is just amazing. It is a cool toned bronzer, but it's not so cool toned that it will make you look dead. So I just dust this on the perimeters of my face and my cheeks. Sometimes instead of using blush, I just use bronzer on my cheeks. If I just put on foundation on its own, and I used to make this mistake a lot, and I just leave it, I look like a ghost. But this adds life to your face. It just adds a nice contour effect and bronzing to your skin in the summer or winter. So for cheek products, this is my favorite blush. It's the Marc Jacobs Flesh and Fantasy Blush. Now this is definitely my favorite blush. I don't know why I like it so much. It just gives your face a really beautiful glow. And it's that perfect pinky nude color. So it just makes you look awake and fresh. It's my go-to blush. If I'm not sure what blush to go for, I go with this. It's a no-brainer because it just goes with every eye look and lip look that you may have, because it's kind of that neutral color. So I really love that. Another thing that I have that's a cheek product in my everyday makeup bag is this Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Opal. So this is super cute. I got it from Beauty Holiday Set, but it's just the most perfect highlight color. It's in between a gold and a pink. I guess it's just a champagne color. So it's very pretty. Sometimes when I'm in a pinch and I'm just in a hurry and I want to do something with my eyes, I put bronzer in my crease. This one especially is a really good bronzer for that because it's cool toned and warm toned at the same time. It's like that perfect neutral color. And then I put a highlighter like this one on top of my eyelids, as well as my brow bone and in the inner corner of my eyes, and it just wakes you up. So when you're in a pinch and you don't know what else to put on your eyes, a little bit of bronzer in the crease, a highlighter like this, and you're good to go. But I do love the Tarte Shape Tape. I forgot to mention this earlier for my face stuff. You can't get this in Canada, unfortunately. I got this from Ulta when I went to the States. It's in the color Light Neutral. It's a really nice concealer. It lasts for a long time, but it's kind of thick. It comes with this really big doe foot applicator. So I'd like to just put a little dab under my eyes or on my face where I have breakouts, and it has really good coverage. This color was really good to brighten up my under eyes with in the summertime, but now it matches more of my natural face color, so I use it more for blemishes. So for my eyes, one of my favorite things to put on my face in the morning is my eyeshadows, especially bronzy smoky eyes even during the day. What I've been wearing lately is the Urban Decay Naked Ultimate Basics palette. So it looks like this. It's got pretty sturdy packaging, but it does feel plastic. But I really love the big mirror on it. It's the size of the front, and just a whole lot of really nice colors. So it looks like this. The colors that I've been really gravitating towards, oh, it comes with a brush like this also that I like to use. The two colors that I've been wearing a lot lately that I'm wearing on my eyes today are Faith and Tempted. So I take a little bit of this and I dab a little bit of that. You just see, make sure everything still looks decent. Well, anyway, as you can see, the colors are just, it's basically a matte neutral color. All of these are matte neutral colors, but they have warm tones, cool tones, and a little bit even of this purpley tone that I like a lot, Instinct. I was thinking of doing a video with these eyeshadows, so let me know if you'd like to see that. I wasn't sure if I was going to like this palette or if it was going to be a little too boring, because I do like my sparkly eyeshadows, but it turned out to be so great. I got this during the November Sephora VIB sale, and I've been wearing it every single day ever since. So that's why it's in my everyday makeup palette. Now, I love the NARS Makeup Eye Primer, but it's very pricey and I don't like to wear it on an everyday basis if I wear eyeshadows every single day because that would be pricey. So what I wear is this eyeshadow primer by Hard Candy. It's pretty cheap. Now it is see-through, so it won't cover any veins on your eyelids if you have those like I do a little bit. But it is a nice base to put under your eyeshadows to make them last longer and to get the colors to pop more. So I have 3 more makeup items in my makeup bag. So the eyeliner I like to use is Rimmel London Soft Kohl Eyeliner Pencil. It's just a basic black eyeliner that I like to wear sometimes in my waterline or to smoke things out on my lash lines. And then my favorite eyeliner is my liquid liner. It's probably been my favorite eyeliner for the past 2 years, is the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Trooper. It's just very pigmented, it lasts for a long time, and it's just a nice matte black color. The mascara I'm using at the moment is the Lancome Monsieur Beige mascara. It's a really good mascara. It's nice and volumizing. It does extend the lashes. I'm not sure if you guys can see, but my lashes are pretty decent with this mascara. I've been trying different mascaras lately and I can't really seem to stick with one. I love the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, but the pink tube, the original one, is a little flaky, unfortunately. So I tried the waterproof version because I heard that doesn't flake. And it doesn't flake, but on the other hand, it's not as volumizing and it's very hard to take off at night. So I'm still on the hunt for the Holy Grail mascara, but I'll let you guys know if I find it. This one's pretty good. I must say though, this one's pretty good. And the last few things that I have in my makeup bag are my makeup brushes. So these are, oh, I guess I just have my face brushes in here. One of my favorite brushes at the moment is the Sephora Pro Precision Powder Brush. It's got the number 59 on it. It's a really nice brush that I like to use for my cheek products, for my bronzer. It's just really easy to use for just your entire face. It's tapered at the end, but big enough to be able to use for just all over powder products as well. So I really like that. Another brush that I really like is my Real Techniques blush brush. One of my all-time favorite brushes that I've used for many, many years and I've had for such a long time that the name has rubbed off of it. It's the MAC blush brush. I don't even have the number on it anymore, but oh, I believe it's the 129 blush brush. So it's just the perfect size for your cheeks. I don't know, there's something about MAC brushes. They may not be the softest, and I really love the Sephora Pro brush line, but there's just something about the MAC brushes. I can't seem to get away from them. There's something about the MAC brushes. They're just so good. So I love MAC brushes very much. So that would conclude all of the items in my essentials everyday makeup bag. I hope you guys liked it. Please like this video if you liked it and subscribe to my channel. There's going to be more videos like this on the way. So thanks so much for watching my video and I'll see you guys later. Bye.